Hey, how you going? I'm Josh. Welcome to Metal in the Morning. First episode, test episode. It's my first day of trialing full-time. I will be full-time doing this content thing from September. What I'm doing here today, I'm going to start with some metal news. I'm going to go through and listen to some new releases like we normally would on the channel, but not on stream. And then there'll be a feedback section. So after this video, on the next video, I will be reading the comments from this video. So if you've got any questions, if you want to link me to anything, funny clips, anything to do with metal, chuck it in the comments down below and I'll be reading those on the feedback section next week. This week, I think I'll just be reading some of my most recent comments. But let's get going. Let's look at some metal news for this week. The week of June 2nd, 2025. It's Monday morning. Let's go. Stray from the Path have dropped their new album, Clockworked, and announced it's their last album. Blunt Magazine here showing they're doing some European tours and then they're calling it a day. They've been around for a long time. Sick hardcore band. Got to check out the new album Clockworked. Craig Reynolds, I guess, will just keep doing his podcast stuff and not sure what the other boys will do. All right, Lambgoat reporting Amity Affliction, one of my favorite bands ever, replacing Aaron Stringer, longtime bass player and clean vocalist, with Kingdom of Giants vocalist Jonathan Reeves, who is incredible. The new song, All That I Remember, is out. I've got a reaction for that. It's a banger. Excited to see what happens here and also excited to see what Aaron's going to be doing. He's got a new project as well. So all the best to both sides on this one, I think. The winner of this one is us, hopefully. Slaughter to Prevail vocalist Alex Terrible has announced he is having a baby. I'm so excited for him. As a father of three, best thing that's ever happened to me. So all the best to him in this new chapter of his life. Incredible news. Congrats to both of you. German band The Narrator signed to Nuclear Blast. Sick band. Their new song, Unbuy Me, is a banger. Go check it out. Congratulations to them. Good signing. Good signing to Nuclear Blast. Well done. New album releases from this week. We've got the new one from Wolves at the Gate. Wasteland has just come out. Thal legends of the new scene, Vildhjata, have just released an album. I'm going to try to say this. Darskogen Sjunger under Evatens Granar. I may have just summoned a demon, but so does their music. So that seemed apt. I'll be checking that out. I can't wait. Big heavies from these guys. SENNA just released their new album, Stranger to Love, through Sharptone Records. Really cool band, a little more vibe core. Very different from Vildhjata. A very well-balanced week so far. Go check that out. This week's album reaction over on my Patreon. I do a full album reaction every week. Go check it out. Novelists with the album Coda, an absolute banger, modern metal, post-hardcore screamo. They've kind of got it all in there. I really loved it. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. A real surprise album from them with new vocalist Camille. Real good step in the right direction. Banger album. Definitely have a listen. And Sleep Theory release debut album. I've thought they've been around forever, but they only formed in 2023. Brand new album, Afterglow, debut album, super octane core, new metal, really cool. Again, full album reaction on my Patreon if you want to check that out. It's radio rock, but it's really good. So well done to Sleep Theory. Bill Murray, I just went and saw Bill Murray on Saturday night. Banger show. We had a huge group, like 30 of us. Loved it. So much fun. Incredible live show. I was a huge Attack fan, and then when I first heard Faint, at first I didn't even realize that it was Johnny from Attack. I just loved it, and I've been a big fan of all the releases since then. And then they absolutely blew up with my favorite album of 2024, American Motorsports, which beat the new Linkin Park albums. That's a deal. And it was really amazing to see them live. Incredible show. Everyone that I was with, there was like 30 of us, and everyone left being like, that's one of the best things I've ever seen. So go and check them out. They're touring everywhere and they are incredible. And that's the news. Now let's go around and see what has come out this week. So we're going to check out a few songs, and then if you want to skip ahead through the chapters down below to each song, I'll also have the feedback section at the end of the show. I hope you're enjoying this. It's my first one. We'll see how we go with these. They'll be kind of all over the place for the next couple of months, but then I'm hoping that this is a weekly thing from September. All right, kicking us off from A Rising Empire, we've got Lost in Hollywood, their new song, The Fire. Oh, okay. Super deep electronic. Oh, okay. Video is good. Production is great. Kind of got some DIESECT, Rain City Drive to it. Video is amazing. Ooh. Fender Aerodyne, one of my favorite basses. Okay. Big hook. Modern post-hardcore. Bass tone is wild. Just saying, didn't feel like she shoots or looses bow and arrows or whatever they call it very often. Wasn't a very confident hold. He's like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Not enjoying that arrow. Okay. It's escalating here. Yeah, okay, boys. Love this song structure. Love the way that they built that back from the breakdown to the extended bridge back to this big chorus to finish it off. Very, very cool song. That was Lost in Hollywood, The Fire, Through a Rising Empire. All right, now brand new track on Century Media Records. I've just put my Invisalign in, so sorry if I now sound funny. This is The Haunted, Death to the Crown from 2 days ago. Oh yeah, okay. We got some Tony Hawk metal. This is that old school metal. What are the classic bands that sound like this? Oh. This is like good gym music. Get me on the treadmill. It's not the metal that I listen to, but I love it. Well, it's not the metal that I've traditionally listened to. I was a new metal kid. The only thing I can think of is like Metallica. It's the closest to. Oh, hello. Change up. Oh, okay.
Silence, you thought you could bind, but the spirits of freedom is never confined.
Hell yes, that's a lot of fun. Some old school metal. I don't think that's metalcore. I think that's just like, that's metal ass metal. That is just some good metal. Death to the Crown from The Haunted over there on Century Media Records this week. All right, from 3 days ago, brand new one from DIESECT. This is There Was Never Light. This one is through Grayscale Records. Let's go. It's only 2 minutes, and they've used 10 seconds of ambient noise. This is going to hit hard, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be an onslaught. Oh, I'm scared. They've used 30 seconds of nothing in a 2-minute song. Okay. Oh, like a train derailment. Twisted metal soundtrack. Oh, that's what heavy means right there. It's like it's breaking the speakers. I love when a band says their own name, like Knocked Loose. DIESECT. And then there's 20 seconds at the end of nothing as well. That's like a 1.5-minute song of nothing. Nothing but attack. That's so sick. Oh, I love that. There Was Never Light from DIESECT. I love when a band just yells their own name. That was so sick. I love that. DIESECT, There Was Never Light. Just gym tracks for days today. All right, through Sharp Tone, this is off their new record. This is Senna, Potential. Oh. Oh. Okay. Post-hardcore, swancore, math rock, good vibes. Absolute vibecore. A darker side to it for sure. Yeah, just let go of the wheel. That's a crazy person.
Keep on running or chasing your dreams. Better not wait. No need to wait for me. Keep on running or chasing your dreams. Don't wait for me. Oh, you got potential, baby.
It's a lot of fun. It's a nice track.
You got better things to do. You got places to be. We'll be over us in a minute. Yeah, we'll be over us. Please admit it. There's no fish in the sea.
Ooh.
It's like I'm lost in the ocean. Yeah, I'm out in the open. Yeah, she's a small-town girl with the big dreams. Leave it all behind, gotta run. Don't worry, I'll be good, babe. I'll be fine. Yeah, got the pockets full of hope. Come on, baby, bring it home.
Funky song. Reminds me of Adola.
You got potential, baby. Don't waste it on me.
Feel good video.
You got better things to do. You got places to be. We'll be over us in a minute. Yeah, we'll be over us. Please
This is what you want. This has been a great Monday morning.
potential.
Let's do this every week. Oh,
We'll be over us in a minute. Yeah, we'll be over us. Please admit it. There's no fish in the sea.
it is vibe corey and funky, but then it's got a little oomph to it, you know? Stranger to Love, the new album. That was Potential from Senna. All right, and those are the new releases we're checking out this week. All right, here we go. It is time. Feedback. So this is going to be where I go and read your comments from the last video. So leave your messages, questions, links, everything in the comment section down below. And on the next episode, I will be reading those at the end of the episode. So this week, as it's the first week, it's the test episode, I'm going to go and look at the comments on my latest videos, see what people are asking me, and answer those here. All right, so on the new I Prevail song, my message was, this is too heavy. So they've come back, first song without Brian, their clean vocalist, and they've just released an absolute heavy, like heavy as all hell attack banger. And I just said, you know what, as a first song, I wouldn't have done this. I probably would have done something that still shows that they've got both, unless this is the direction they're going in. And I just said it too heavy. And Teresa here said, there's no such thing as too heavy. This song's fire. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, I understand what you're trying to do there. Like, woo, heavy. There's no such thing as too heavy. I'm saying that for the first song back, after being a band that had clean and harsh vocals, just going all heavy, I think it might be sending the wrong message if that's not where they're going. But we'll see. We'll see. Next, on the Let You Fade Linkin Park reaction, I went all in on a lot of people saying that this song is about Chester. I listened to the lyrics. We did this on stream, and it's not about Chester. It is just a song about loss that relates to Chester, but it's a song about loss, and that about loss, personal loss, which applies to Chester, but it's not a song about Chester Bennington. But we've got here DJ Cosmic Latte. I'm firmly of the mind that it is a letter to Chester, but written the Linkin Park way so that anyone can relate to it, to someone or something significant to them personally. I'm not going to shove my tinfoil hat about the Easter eggs on you though. So there's a lyric in here where they say like 20 something and 3 a.m. and I don't know, 20, and that's his date of birth. And people think that that's like a little Easter egg that they put in there to be like, look, it is about Chester. But I think they would have done his like the date that they lost him rather than the date of birth. I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. I think that's people really like reaching copium. Oh, the new Adept track, Heaven, has come out. Loved it. They've really mixed, because they've been gone for like 9 years. They've really mixed like old school hardcore and modern metal. So we've got Tom O. Tomansky, what a banger to announce your comeback, 100%. Andy Wowhoo, massive, one of my favorites in the genre back in the day. Well, it's good to see Adept back. Another one from Massive Everywhere on that I Prevail track. I think this would have been a cool second single, but as a first one, post Brian, it doesn't really work for me. Just doesn't have that standout I Prevail sound. I agree. Now, I reacted to a smaller band, Midwinter, with their new song Dislocated. It's incredible. I love this band. I love doing videos on smaller bands. They don't get many views, but I don't care. For the people that do see it, I hope I'm sharing the good music that not many people see. We've got Balazian King here with, I happened to discover them through Spotify before I even really got into metal, and have been paying attention to them ever since. Even now, the quality of their music compared to how small they are is crazy. I agree. Jamie's Elsewhere is back. Aaron Poley, who's now part of Mice and Men, his previous band, with their song Traveler, which I loved. I've got a comment here from Mr. Alex Viz. Man, I wonder if it's a slight tone change, but I prefer his voice in this over of Mice and Men. Weird, but this hits different. I love of Mice and Men. This Jamie's Elsewhere song did really hit. So maybe he's right. The new Orbit Culture track, The Tales of War. I've got A7HS1207 writing, because I said in the video, I said, what the hell kind of metal is this? And they've said the metal we all needed, but didn't deserve. I like that. That's a huge song. That's like giant. Electric Callboy were back with their new song Reverie, and it is not a fun, happy song. It's a spooky, scary song, but I really love that they've applied their style to a different theme, which was cool. And we've got Cody Jung Johan has written, the whole song is the answer to a nightmare his child told him they had. This means they are the demon in their kids' nightmares protecting them. Amazing parenting skills and performers. That makes very little sense, but cool. Thanks, man. So I'm guessing one of their kids had a nightmare and that they're in their kids' nightmares protecting them. All right, I'm down with that as a parent. President are here. If you don't want spoilers, cover your ears, put the earmuffs on. It's Charlie from Fightstar, who's a sick artist. And in the video, I kind of said like, oh, I hate how creepy the mask is. And he's just like staring at me. And Emily Fralick here has said, the worst part of what you said about the ugly suit and mask is the dude under it is unbelievably good looking. There is the weirdest back and forth of people trying to keep it a secret as to who it is, and then the people that know who it is being like, we know who it is, and I'm going to say that they're good looking, and everyone knows who it is. I do like the president just came out in an interview and just said like, we're just not going to talk about who we are under it. We don't care if you know who we are. As part of the band, as part of the performance, we're just not saying who we are. I think that's really cool. I respect that. Same as Sleep Token. Just go Google who is Sleep Token. You'll see all their photos. You'll see all their names. But they're just like, no, we're just pretending that's not happening. And we're just going to keep doing our thing. And I like that as well. The Andy Sizek Lying From You cover that I loved in that video, I was just kind of talking about how interesting would it have been in imagining an alternate universe where if they had Andy Sizek come out as the new vocalist and how that could have been perceived in a different way. The comeback. Premise 01 has written, yes, love Andy Sizek. I agree. Would have been a world of difference in how the new LP would have been accepted if they went with Andy. I, of course, love Emily Armstrong and New Linkin Park. I wasn't saying like, oh, Andy would have been better than Emily. I understand what they're doing with Emily. I love New Linkin Park with Emily. It was just a conversation we were having, so thanks for backing me up there, Premise. A lot of comments on the Midwinter video, which is fantastic. I'm hearting all of these. Well, absolute legends supporting a smaller, sick band. Oh, I've introduced something to Beartide. They've found my old Riptide reaction. First song I've heard by them, really effing good, from Carson Crimmins. I'm so happy that I've introduced someone to Beartooth here. Mike Matsui Jr. has thanked me for the Jamie's Elsewhere. Is that someone from Jamie's Elsewhere? If so, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys. Comment on my Slaughter to Prevail Viking, the vocal one take. System 331 has said he's actually an anomaly. He's one of one. He's not layering his voice here. Just a bit of reverb with Alex Terrible's vocals. I still question when he does that zombie voice. It's so unbelievable that I still, until he does it in my ear without a microphone, I'm still going to be like, I can't imagine how a human can do this. But you know, it's Alex Terrible, so he probably can. He fights bears, for God's sake. All right, on my Deadlands Limbo reaction, I've got Lord S9U just saying, new Amity. So one of the things I'm so excited about when I go full-time, right now I do 2 streams a week and then I have an editing night on Tuesdays. So if you can imagine, I have a stream on Thursday night and then those new songs that I listen to on Thursday aren't hitting YouTube till over a week later because I've got to wait till Tuesday to edit them. Then I've got to schedule them out over the following week. So I can't wait for when I'm doing this full-time. And then there'll be 3 streams a week and then I'll be editing the songs the next day and getting them up there. So there'll be a much faster turnaround. And also because there's going to be so many more reactions, they're going to be split across my 2 channels because I do have the Roguenjosh live channel. So there will be a lot more reactions going up on the second channel again, which I haven't done in months and months and months, but I'm excited to get more videos out there because we hear so many amazing songs. And there's going to be less reactions on main channel because there's going to be things like this, like Metal in the Mornings is going to be on there. I'm going to be doing highlights from my album of the week, my concert of the week. So yeah, on the Patreon, I do an album every week. I've got like over 130 on there, but I'll also be doing a concert every week, full concert reaction. And I'm going to be putting out videos onto YouTube to let people know that the Patreon is there and those videos are there. So very excited to be getting less comments being like, new Amity? It's like, it'll just be out. The home team Worthy reaction. This band has stage presence for days. This is Trap Lord Souza. I just saw them open for Dance Gavin Dance. I had no clue who they were. They stole the night. Absolutely huge vibes. I also saw them last year. Yeah, they're so good. I love the home team. I love the cheekiness, the just absolute presence. Really, really cool. Kevin CTC on the Lorna Shore Oblivion reaction this week. Will's ability to constantly switch between high pitch and low growl is insane. That song is epic. I love that new Lorna Shore song, Oblivion. That's a huge comeback. Well done. Well done to Lorna Shore for that. All right, and that's what I'll call feedback for this week. So please, in the comments for this video on Patreon and on YouTube. So it's going to go on Patreon immediately, and then I'm going to be waiting for the whitelisting for the songs that we react to. Then this is going to go on YouTube. So you will get a little sneak peek of this if you're on the Patreon, and there will be an RSS feed for this on the Patreon if you want to listen to it through your podcast service. That will be available over on the Patreon. But yeah, leave your comments, and then next episode, I'll be in the feedback section replying to all of those. So you can send links to funny memes about metal, Instagram reels about metal, YouTube shorts, TikToks, whatever. We'll watch those here. Ask me any questions about anything. Very, very excited. So this is a whole new thing for me. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Just like a little weekly roundup. So a little bit of news, listen to some new songs, and then do a little bit of feedback and talk to you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. The next one's going to be in 2 weeks. Then I'm going to do 2 in a row, and then we'll see what happens. September is when I'm going full time, and I want this to be a regular part of what I do, and that'll kind of depend on how these first ones go. So please do chuck a like, subscribe, head on over to the Patreon. So I'm fully fan funded. I appreciate you guys so much. On the Patreon, there will be an early sneak peek of this show, a full album, and a full concert every week. I do currently 2, but it's about to be 3 Twitch request streams every week. And I've got a brand new thing. I've got Watch It With Josh. So patreon.com/watchitwithjosh. I'm watching episodes of things. Patreon video is very limited. I can't put everything onto the one. So this is a new one for shows. So far, I've done the Arcane series, which I loved. Full season 1 is up on Watch It With Josh right now. Go check that out. About to start season 2 actually straight after this. Today's that first test day. And this is how I'm starting my morning. So what a great way to start the week. Metal in the Mornings. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the support. I'll see you next time. See ya.